Japanese Terrier 101. Japanese Terriers are pretty docile creatures and get along with many animals, but which of your house pets should you probably keep away from them? Write what you think the answer is in the comments below and we'll reveal the answer at the end of the video, so watch till the end. Hey everybody, welcome to Top 10 Doggy. Today, we're going over really cool dog breed info for Japanese Terriers. History and background. The Japanese Terrier originates from Japan. The name Japanese Terrier comes from the fact that this is a terrier breed from Nagasaki, Japan. The name hints at where they are from and their breed, but not a whole lot else can be gathered. Some alternate names for the Japanese Terrier are Mikado Terrier, Oyuki Terrier, and Kobe Terrier. The Japanese Terrier takes from several foreign breeds to combine into a unique terrier. Terriers are by far one of the more confusing dog breeds to identify. Terriers are hard to categorize by appearance because they vary greatly. The only consistent quality between all terriers is being highly feisty and energetic, which isn't very helpful. Furthermore, some dog breeds that contain the name terrier may not always be terriers. In general, terriers are categorized by their function and lineage as opposed to looks. Which essentially boils down to you just have to know, ya know. Anyway, terriers were historically bred to hunt vermin like a doggy version of a mole. There are two categories of terriers, short and long-legged terriers, but there are also more informal subcategories, which are hunting types, bull type, and toy terriers. The Japanese Terrier is the combination of small native breeds and several foreign dogs including smooth fox terriers, small pointer breeds, and potentially German pinschers. Specifically, these dogs were bred for companionship as lapdogs in Japan, but also for hunting rats in ports and ships. In the 1700s, the smooth fox terriers were brought from Dutch to Nagasaki, Japan. At this point they would start to be bred with local dogs and pointers. This breed would be working and evolving behind the scenes before they would earn several nicknames including Kobe Terrier, where they were often found. In 1916, a terrier named Kuro was born. Kuro wasn't a Japanese terrier but instead was a crossbreed of an English toy terrier and a toy bull terrier. This style of terrier would then be further crossbred with Japanese terriers to give us the modern-day Japanese Terrier. Eventually, the Japanese Terrier would be finalized and in 1930, the Japanese Terrier would be recognized as a dog breed by the Japan Kennel Club. The breed's popularity skyrocketed in the early 1900s, yet they would face near extinction during World War II and after as more breeds were sought after. Nowadays, Japanese Terriers are used as house pets. They are wonderful companions and lapdogs. These are still pretty rare dogs even in Japan. Appearance. As far as appearance, Japanese Terriers for the most part are small-sized dogs, coming in at a height of 8 to 13 inches or 20 to 33 centimeters and weighing 5 to 9 pounds or 2.2 to 4.5 kilograms on average. These feather dogs have long, narrow snouts and a small head. Their noses are a standard small black button shape. Their eyes are dark brown and usually have a brown mask or a full black head opposing the white fur of their bodies. Their ears can best be described as high-set and folded forward. Overall, they have a slim and narrow facial structure. The fur coats of these feather dogs are dense and short fur with a smooth texture. Their fur colors are black, tan and white, are fully white. They are very sturdy dogs and their tails are thin and tapers off at the end. Traits and behavior. Japanese Terriers are typically docile, attention-seeking, and possessive dogs. They commonly display their docile nature by not being quick to aggression, but instead opting for a more cautious approach. For example, these dogs don't tend to get confrontational with strangers or aloof, but instead carefully keep an eye out while avoiding them, kind of like a cat. They also commonly display attention-seeking by not accepting being ignored or left out. For example, these dogs may choose to come sit on your lap or lick your hand if you are acting distant towards them. Their possessive nature can also be seen in the way they tend to pick their favorite person and protect them from the attention of others. For example, these dogs may become jealous if their favorite person is spending more time with others, or they may be more trustworthy of that particular person as opposed to other members of the household. For these reasons, this dog breed is considered to be a great and affectionate companion dog. Japanese Terriers are known to be quite cautious with strangers and non-aggressive towards other animals or people. Exercise and trainability. On average, Japanese Terriers are slightly active dogs with a tendency to be slightly energetic and need to go on daily walks or at least 30 minutes of slight intensity activity a day. With this breed, Japanese Terriers are easily adaptable to more sedentary lifestyles, including apartment lifestyles because of their small size and breeding purpose. However, all dogs tend to have negative effects when not physically active, including increased aggression. So it's always good to keep them physically or mentally active. Japanese Terriers have the potential to aggressively chase after other small animals during walks, even squirrels, which may be their same size at times. This is due to their terrier history of hunting vermin. For this reason, it may be best to keep a leash on while walking your Japanese Terrier. Japanese Terriers have been described as devoted to their owners, but also independent thinkers. Such a dog will require a confident and dedicated owner to train. If you own a Japanese Terrier, you may want to start training your dog from an early age, using positive reinforcement with something they value such as a toy or food. Try to get your dog out to socialize with other people and dogs to prevent them from being overly aggressive, territorial and selfish with their food or toys. If you like the video so far, please make sure to hit that like button. And check out the link in the description if you want to train your dog to be more obedient by unlocking your dog's natural intelligence. Maintenance and care. Speaking of fun activities to do with your dog, you may also want to consider the level of maintenance for owning a Japanese Terrier. Japanese Terriers are low-maintenance dogs, not requiring more than the basic sustenance, love and attention that the average dog needs. For these types of dogs, because they constantly shed small amounts, have floppy ears, and have short fur, you will want to brush their fur weekly, but you only have to bathe them on an as-needed basis due to their skin and fur drying out when bathed too frequently. Just like with other dogs, it's good to keep their teeth, ears, and clip their nails, however, they are pretty low maintenance. By doing these things you can help them be happier and healthier. Health conditions. Japanese Terriers are pretty healthy dog breeds having a lifespan of 12 to 15 years, however, they can be prone to certain health conditions like eye problems, ear problems, and patellar luxation. Therefore, it may be safe to keep your dog healthy and check for these conditions and maintain a vigilant eye and regular health checks from puppyhood on. If your dog shows signs of unusual pain or behavior, it's better to react sooner than later. It can be difficult to detect these conditions in a growing puppy, however, if you find a reputable breeder who is committed to breeding the healthiest animals possible, they should be able to give you some anecdotal details on the dog's health history. Unfortunately, because this breed is so rare, they are not registered in the Orthopedic Foundation for Animals and cannot be given a Canine Health Information Center number. However, there may be other sources similar to this organization. Despite following all the best practices, any dog can still develop many health complications or diseases naturally. However, advances in veterinary medicine can help your dog live a good life if you notice signs early and act appropriately. Furthermore, the easiest way to prolong your Japanese Terrier's life is keeping them at a healthy weight and regular exercise. Popularity. Due to the fact that this is a rare dog breed, there aren't very many famous dogs from this breed. Unfortunately, not even Takahashi-sama could come through for us this time. The only dog that we could find was a dog named Teru. Teru is a Japanese Terrier from Poland who competes in many dog competitions worldwide. Keru is a white, black and tan dog with a short tail. Teru has won many times, including Best Terrier of the Show, 4-time European winner and world winner in Moscow. Teru sure is helping to keep up the wonderful reputation of the Japanese Terrier. Recommendation. If you're looking to own a Japanese Terrier, due to the fact that Japanese Terriers are independent thinkers, affectionate, and alert, we recommend an owner who is dedicated to spending quality time with their dog to prevent separation anxiety. With consistent training, this dog will be great at following orders, but can also be sensitive to tone and negative emotions, so keeping a firm but loving approach is important. Overall, this is a fairly easy dog for anyone to own, even a first-time owner. You can expect to pay $600 to $800 on average for a Japanese Terrier. I bet you didn't know that you may not want to keep your hamster around a Japanese Terrier due to its tendency to see rodents as prey. Just to be on the safe side, I would avoid keeping them in the same room. Let us know if you got that question right in the comments below. Don't forget to check out the links in the description. Thanks for watching.